Listen, I've met a lot of people who are on the fence about getting things started with their health and diet. They've heard about the benefits of ketosis. They've consumed tons of content about carnivore, but something's holding them back, whether it's fear of failure. Sometimes they just think they don't have what it takes. Listen, if that's you, this video is your proverbial shove to get things started. Carnivore keto and fasting, it's not about talent and skill. It's all about determination and will. Listen, I'm Joe with Wellness Weigh-In, registered nurse by profession, health coach by passion, and we're giving a pep talk today about channeling some traits, collecting some tools, putting them in our toolbox to get you success with carnivore keto and fasting. Let's go. I want to start off by telling you that I believe that you have it in you to get to your health goals. Remember, I was the guy that was laughing at my wife as she's telling me about ketosis, carnivore, and fasting. And you know what I was telling her? Hey, more power to you. If you can do that, that's great. Not for this guy here. I was giving every excuse in the book. I love food too much. I love carbs too much. I don't have the willpower. I just can't do it, and so on and so forth. Listen, I didn't think it was possible to give up carbs. I didn't think it was possible to fast for 20 hours. And I thought ketosis, what's that? That's way out of reach. But listen, if you're able to channel these same traits that I was able to, I have no doubt in my mind that you will be successful. The first tool that I want you to get in your toolbox is a visionary mindset. This is a clear vision of what it is that you want to achieve and the commitment to the long-term goals. This allows for strategic planning to carve out a path directly to your optimal health. In practice, what does this look like? Form goals, set goals, and be aggressive about it, right? That's the visionary part of it all. And form a mental picture of your future self and what your future self looks like, what you want your future self to experience and have. I had a gentleman come to me and tell me that he wanted to get off of his prescribed insulin for his type 2 diabetes and lose some weight along the way. And if that wasn't visionary enough, he actually set out to put type 2 diabetes in his rearview mirror and put it in remission. It took him exactly 4 months. 4 months. He goes back to his doctor's office, confuses the heck out of them, and his doctor ends up taking him off of all diabetic meds. Listen, without a vision, people perish, literally. So tool 1, visionary mindset. The second trait that I want you to hone in on is emotional temperance. Emotions, they are powerful, aren't they? And if you let them have the reins in your life, you're gonna find that they betray you and they steer you right into failure. What does that look like? I know we've all been there, right? You've had several good days where you've stuck to your diet, you've stuck to your health routines, and then all of a sudden you slip up. Maybe there's a morsel of temptation that you just gave into. And then what happens? A whirlwind of emotions, right? Anger, frustration, you're mad at yourself, you have loathing, self-pity, all of those things just come your way. And what does that often lead to if you give them the control? It leads to a thought process of, I've messed up, I might as well go off the deep end. Or I've messed up, I can't do this, I give up. Now, I know we're emotional beings by nature, so you can't fully eliminate them from the equation, but emotional temperance or emotional intelligence is all about giving emotions their place, but not allowing them control. And this gives you the ability to objectively navigate the day-to-day challenges that you face without the roller coaster of emotions that come your way. So tool number 2, emotional temperance. The third tool for our toolbox is continuous learning. The most successful people in the world, not just in dieting and health, are people who have an insatiable hunger for information and learning. Information is truly power in your hands. So consume content. Maybe you like videos. YouTube is a great resource. Maybe you like research articles. Great websites like PubMed are out there for you. Maybe you like listening to success stories. There are a lot of podcasts out there like the Fasting Highway podcast that interview people that have achieved the goals that you and I are setting. So consume content. I believe that carnivore, keto, and fasting are cheat codes for life and longevity. I believe this because I had consumed all of the information and then eventually experienced the health benefits from them. But had I not first done the research and put in the time of learning, it would have never translated to action. So channel a drive for continuous learning. The next power tool is adaptability. This is all about being flexible and open to change and a willingness to embrace new ideas and new lifestyles and be adventurous. When you go carnivore, keto, and IF, it will take some adjusting. Adaptability may look like trying new foods, trying new recipes, and opening yourself up to that. I've known vegans turn carnivore that have had to learn to adapt and learn to eat meat again without feeling guilty. And remember, our way of eating begins by taking the food pyramid and turning it upside down. So when you're a member of this community, to be honest, you're a little bit of a rebel going against mainstream. So you will have to adapt. You will have to be able to embrace change. If you want to accomplish your goals, get some adaptability. The next power tool is self-discipline, a key factor to your success. This is about self-control and staying focused. This is about making decisions and owning them. Look at this as an empowering attribute, not a restricting one. When my wife and I, when we decide to go out to eat and celebrate some sort of event or whatnot, we'll make a conscious decision to break our protocol and maybe have a few veggies or fruits, or dare I say it, even dessert. But we'll make a decision, we'll own it, we'll follow through, and then it's back to the grind the next day. No emotions about it, right? Clearly objective in our decision making. The worst thing that we could possibly do is go to the restaurant without any type of plan at all, right? That's like going to the grocery store while you're hungry. You end up with a cart full of nothing. So, have self-discipline, have self-control. And remember, self-discipline doesn't mean sticking to your diet 100% of every minute of every day, right? It's about making decisions, owning them, and then following through. So get some self-discipline, a key to your success. All right, so I'm excited about this next power tool. It's resilience. This is about bouncing back from setbacks, failures, and challenges that you face with drive and determination. This is about never letting a failure go to waste by not learning from it. So when you and I fall back into old habits and we slip up and give into temptations, we need to ask the hard questions. What was the situation? What was the scenario? Where was I? Who was with me? What was the temptation? How can I learn from this? What changes can I put in place? Here's a scenario. Maybe you used to come home from work all hungry, walk through the kitchen, see the kids' snack drawer wide open and Twinkies and Ho-Hos staring right at you, and you give in every time. Now you need to ask the hard questions and identify the situation in details. Once you do that, you can navigate the scenario and put in the changes. So now when you come home, you're not coming in through the kitchen. Instead, you're taking a brief walk around the neighborhood and coming in through the front door. And instead of the kids leaving their snacks in the drawers, they keep them up in their room. And now it's not even an issue, and you're on your way to success. Resilience is so important. And it's not just about, refusing to let failure kick you while you're down. It's actually about refusing to let failure even knock you down. So get resilience. Now, this next tool may make you cringe. It's effective networking. This is about telling people exactly what you're doing. Are you a closet dieter? Do you like to keep things on the down low? I challenge you to tell some choice people in your life exactly what you're doing, how you're starting carnivore, keto, or putting up an intermittent fasting protocol in your life. Tell them your goals, your struggles, your pains, your plans, your tactics, whatever it is. Basically, divulge as much information as you're comfortable with, but tell people. Now, what does this do? Having a network of supporters provides a safety net, and by empathy, by encouragement, and by accountability, it will keep you staying the course. There is strength in numbers. So get an effective network of supporters. Listen, it's never too late, and it's definitely never too early. Get started on carnivore, keto, and fasting today. Leave a comment about the traits that help you with success, and like and subscribe. I'm out.